Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The WWE is eagerly anticipating Jade Cargill's comeback. The Storm is probably going to be considered for a major bout as the organization gets ready for WrestleMania season. The creative team behind Triple H's mystery attacker approach for Jade Cargill is rather intriguing. Backstage on an episode of SmackDown, she was discovered unexplainably bruised before November's Survivor Series War Games PLE. There have been many guesses as to who is behind it, but whomever it is, they will almost certainly face the Storm at WrestleMania 41. Reports from the WWE Performance Center indicate that Jade has completed her training for the week. According to Insider, the prevailing notion behind the scenes is that she will resume her workout regimen next week. According to Insider, Cargill was supposed to make her comeback to SmackDown this past Friday, but the business is apparently dragging her feet in getting her back on TV. Different sources have given different accounts of Jade Cargill's disappearance. While some think her injuries are serious, others see it as a plot device leading up to the Las Vegas showcase of the Immortals. Some fans have criticized Bianca Belair's promotion from SmackDown superstar Jade Cargill for her alliance with Bianca, even if it granted Jade 2 reigns with the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, including the current one. Since making his main roster debut in 2020, the Est of WWE has been an integral part of the Stamford-based promotion's main event scene. Prior to her promotion to tag team, she held the record for the greatest length of time as WWE Women's Champion in the modern era. Last year, the 35-year-old joined forces with the Storm. The WWE Raw on Netflix promos leading up to the January 6 launch episode prominently highlighted Bianca. The Est has strong reason to break up with her tag team partner, given her unparalleled reputation as a solo star. The Est may deftly weave herself into the spotlight if Cargill is absent. Therefore, she was probably the one who assaulted Jade in November. Belair may turn on her heel if the Storm revealed the same thing when she returned. Chelsea Green, the current Women's U.S. Champion, has a suspicion that Belair is the mystery attacker, but nobody knows for sure at this point. Since her high-profile transition to WWE, Jade Cargill has been making headlines as one of the most talked-about athletes in professional wrestling today. There was a lot of excitement when Cargill made the move to WWE because of her legendary personality, strong body, and perfect record in All Elite Wrestling, AEW. After months of rumors and conjecture, new information about the powerful performer's present situation, possible plot lines, and future has emerged. There was a flurry of activity in the wrestling business in late 2024 when Cargill inked a deal with WWE. One of the most dramatic changes between rival organizations since the beginning of the current wrestling conflict occurred when she left AEW, where she held the TBS Championship and dominated the women's division. She wanted a bigger stage, greater public recognition, and the opportunity to collaborate with legendary figures in the business. So she decided to relocate. Rumor has it, those in the know say that WWE was eager to sign Cargill and provide her chances outside of the ring. The strategy for WWE to use her celebrity power has included high-profile marketing initiatives, crossover appearances in the media, and an emphasis on promoting the women's division. Rumor has it that Cargill has been working closely with top trainers from WWE at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, to hone her in-ring approach. Despite her innate athleticism, she has been heavily trained to conform to the WWE style, which places a premium on character development, storyline, and audience participation. No one can match Jade's work ethic, according to an anonymous trainer. She's training hard to become a full-fledged performer, not just someone who relies on her physical force. She gets that personality, wrestling prowess, and entertaining an audience are the three pillars upon which WWE stands. On top of that, Cargill has been taking part in private practice matches among elite players. Reportedly helping Cargill hone her abilities have been notable figures like WWE superstar Becky Lynch and renowned veteran Natalya, who is recognized for her technical proficiency. The purpose of these bouts is to see if she is ready to compete on national television. The possible location of Cargill's debut has been a major mystery regarding her situation with WWE. A lot of people are wondering whether WWE would let her shine on the NXT brand first, as many great performers have done before making the transition to the main roster, or if they will take advantage of her fame and put her on Raw or SmackDown instead, rather than debuting in NXT. The creative crew at WWE is reportedly strongly considering having her debut on a big main roster brand. They think her star power, physical presence, and public appeal are too much to keep hidden. Therefore, they've made this choice. But rumor has it that WWE is taking its time to make sure her introduction makes a big splash. As with previous stars Paige and Ronda Rousey, one suggestion for her debut is that she make a statement by interrupting a high-stakes title fight. Her sudden rise to prominence might be the result of a different plot in which she joins or opposes well-established groups such as Damage CTRL or Judgment Day. Internal conversations on possible feuds have already occurred, despite WWE's silence over particular creative ideas. An insider claims that Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair are all perfect choices for the role of first opponent. A contest between the tall athletes Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair would be an epic showdown of strength, charisma, and heritage. The tale of legacy versus domination may be told by comparing Flair's legendary reputation with Cargill's spectacular ascent. The two ladies competing, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, are equally charismatic and have extraordinary athletic backgrounds. Matches and promotions featuring the contrasting personalities of Belair, a fan favorite, and Cargill, a brazen, unbeatable force, could dominate the show. This matchup would feature two of the most formidable female characters in wrestling, Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. An intense and visually arresting rivalry may be born out of the contrast between Ripley's dark and rebellious character and Cargill's ostentatious self-confidence. Arguments over who is more powerful in the women's division go beyond personal animosity and include casting Cargill in a prominent role that challenges the status quo. Some have speculated that she may play a role similar to Brock Lesnar's early days, when he was an unstoppable monster who shredded opponents on his way to the title. Cargill continues WWE's tradition of using outsized characters to attract a wide audience. She is said to be set to make a big splash in advertising, magazine covers, and appearances on talk shows. WWE considers her, along with Roman Reigns, John Cena, and The Rock, to be a link between wrestling and popular culture. The combination of Cargill's impressive social media following and experience as a fitness model makes her an attractive commodity. Supposedly, a promotion focused on her credo of confidence and dominance is in the works at WWE. You can look forward to promotional films that highlight her rise to WWE superstar status and her perfect record in AEW. Although Cargill's WWE contract is shrouded in secrecy, rumors have claimed that she has inked a hefty multi-year agreement. She is apparently free to pursue acting and endorsement opportunities outside of the WWE because of the contract's flexibility for non-wrestling endeavors. Her future appearances at major live events including the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam are being considered. Some sources have even hinted at her potential participation in a big championship picture within her first year, leading some to speculate that a WrestleMania debut may be on the horizon. The addition of Jade Cargill to WWE's roster is a huge bet on the women's division's future. Her exceptional combination of physical prowess, magnetic personality, and commercial appeal might be a game changer. But it's not only her in-ring skills that will determine her success. WWE's ability to create compelling storylines is also crucial. Her admirers can't wait for her to do anything new. So what role will she make her debut? Would she be portrayed as an unstoppable powerhouse or a talented up-and-comer with a secret grudge? Wrestling has seen some intriguing twists recently, and Jade Cargill's entrance to WWE is certainly adding to that excitement. However, many doubts remain.